Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I just had to figure out the name because I can't. That name is a bit hard to pronounce. Aspecticor. Ignore the griefer outfit. I just like roleplay, and I used to roleplay as military. I still rarely do. Basically, he's been trying to do a legal kill. Every single time it's been illegal. Now, the last one is criminal negligence and intent to kill by placing a briefcase and a Molotov in the middle of the room. That is not only moving the Molotov from a safe location to a briefcase where it's on its side, so it's no longer in a safe position, it's also not in a safe place on top of the counter, which is illegal because he moved someone else's item, but also he placed it in the middle of the room, which if if wind blew in the room and blew the bottle off of the briefcase, it would have killed him, or it would have at least set the room alight, which is putting someone's life in danger. Also, if he's a dumbass and picks up the briefcase first, which he did, it's still a crime because you moved something that was in a safe location to an unsafe location. Now, every single time it's been illegal, like brandishing a weapon, that was illegal. Distracting a woman, that was illegal. Because he removed the verbal barrier for her husband, which again is illegal. Then you have the fact of he threatened someone, which is criminal coercion in the poker game. He then again he left the Molotov. Actually, I think that was that the most recent video, or was it the poker game? Either way, let me actually change that to that. He also stole propane at one point, which he did piss off, which he did make clear was illegal, because it was illegal. Yeah, actually, anyway.
Alright, ready to party? I just sent a pin to your map. You seeing that? Hacker group, head there.
Piss off, Raph. Anyway, he also stole propane to blow someone up. Shut the fuck up, Raph. And he committed another act of criminal negligence by leaving a piece of tranquilizer gum that he uses for sleep, because he struggles sleeping, on a bar, which is criminal negligence. You left it somewhere where anyone can grab it, and they might mistake it for a product provided by the bar. She passed out and drowned. Now, here's how you could do it legally. You need to go to an open carry or concealed carry state and have the gun open or concealed carry. You need a legal weapon like a Glock 17. You need to be within 1,000, or you need to be outside of 1,000 feet of a school zone. Then you need to make sure that someone is going to either commit either commit grievous bodily harm or commit murder. Or you need to have reasonable suspicion they are going to. Then you need to shoot that person. Or if you don't have a gun, you could find a knife somewhere nearby and jam it into that son of a bitch's neck so you can stop the person from being harmed. That is the perfectly legal kill this man is looking for, and it's perfectly legal. Because you're protecting someone else's life, you're using a legal weapon, you're outside of the school zone, you are in an open or concealed carry state, which you are openly or concealed carrying a weapon, and you had reasonable suspicion that someone was or has committed grievous bodily harm or murder, or is going to commit murder. So yeah. Very short video, but yeah, I knew like half of this stuff before I researched it. I know a ridiculous amount about law, even though I don't want to be a cop. I know random shit, and like some serious random fucking things. Most to do with history, but I do also know a lot about the law in the United States. So, you know.
Once you've got the key floater, you're gonna hit up the museum and attach it to the keypad. That way, the car comes over, museum sub, swipes his deeds, and bam, sends it all to us. Just, you know, try to be tactful. We don't want them calling the cops on us.
Bitch. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Catch you all next time, and if you are watching this, a spectacle, either wait for them to release a map like this, or wait till Hitman 4. And they might release a map where you can defend a civilian legally, where it's outside of a school zone, or outside of the 1,000 foot distance of a school zone, and where it is, well, all of the other things I mentioned. Have a legal weapon, outside of 1,000 feet, reasonable suspicion that they're going to commit a crime, or they already have committed the crime. Other than murder, I don't think you can do it unless they have the risk of killing others. And then you also have, you know, other things. Now, he could make another defense of the one where you break into the lab to, you know, the experimentation lab where they're torturing people. Again, though, you have to break and enter, and you didn't know it was a experimentation or a unethical experimentation lab beforehand. If I'm not speaking proper English, it's because I'm not good at speaking. I just, you know, I know the law. I'm not very good at English, even though it's my native language. Honestly, I think I'm just a bit dumb. All this game has made me go clinically insane, as I used to be a little bit better at speaking, but since doing this heist, I've gotten a lot dumber. So that could be it. That could be a thing, for fuck's sake. Why do you automatically, like, every other place, you don't have your weapon the second you fucking... Like, if you're going somewhere, it puts your weapon away automatically, but for some reason, this goddamn mission is just like... Anyway. Really? You have to leave the actual area? Okay, fine, bitch. I'll leave the fucking area. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. Catch you next time. Peace, piss, and Ubisoft fix Sam Bonnie's face. Even though this video has nothing to do with Ubisoft. Fix her face. I'm gonna leave a comment in what's the space's comment section, explaining how I can do a legal kill and how it's physically impossible. Now, by the way, if there is a map in this, you can do it there, but I don't think there is a map. Then again, I've only watched the games, although I have watched a lot of the Hitman series. I've also never played it. However, I have played the closest equivalent to it, 007 First Light. Game of the year so far. Even better than Resident Evil.